Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. So a look at our starters. For the Knicks, Malone is out there with Bird. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Johnson. And it's Ewing in at the 5. Wallace is out there with Holmes. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Marbury in at the 1. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Jordan against Harris. Malone, a screen on Harris. Jordan kicks to Ewing. Wallace against Bird. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here is Harris. Aldridge with a screen on Jordan. Harris passes to Marbury. Driving to the basket. Can't connect from short range.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Here's Marbury. After New York gets the 3, Aldridge with a screen on Johnson. Marbury passes to Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Johnson dishes to Ewing. Here's Jordan. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Wallace kicks to Holmes. Pass to Marbury. Holmes with a screen on Jordan. And he dunks it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And taken away by Wallace. And it's Harris off the drive. Deflects the pass. Bird against Wallace. Bird kicks to Johnson. Great play by Bird to set it up.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble. This time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
Marbury passes to Holmes. Holmes with a screen on Jordan. Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
And when
foul.
he's out there on the floor, Harris's three-point shooting is really important to this team.
I think there's got to be ways, GA, for Gary Harris to find more confidence and maybe have nights where he's getting 12 or 15 shot attempts. It seems to be this compounding effect where if he's aggressive, he can build on that, but it's got to be consistent that way.
Now here's Jordan. Malone, a screen on Harris. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by Holmes.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Aldridge with a screen on Jordan. The pass to Marbury. And it's all evened up.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here. So New York ends up going with the new group. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Here's Chambers. Mullen passes to Chambers. Here's Olajuwon. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon, way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Irving passes to Lambeer. It's stolen by Mullen. One-on-one here. High post shot. Bill Lambeer with the rebound. Smith outside. Kicks it out to Schroeder. He's looking for Gervin and finds him. That one wide left. On the wing, Mullen. Smith against Chambers. Here's Olajuwon to the middle.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
The drive by Schroeder. Olajuwon with the block. Out to Smith. On the wing, Irving. Smith sets the pick for Irving. Back to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
There's 38 seconds left in the first. Gervin against Dumars. Here's Mullen. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Gervin outside. Irving's to Gervin. Lambeer with a screen on Dumars. Gervin dishes to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. Ewing is out there with Malone. Then it's Bird. Then it's Jordan. And it's Johnson in at the 1. The screen from Ewing. Rebounded by Holmes. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Marbury, guarded by Jordan. English's shot is good.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Down low, here's Jordan. It's tipped. Here's Marbury. He's guarded by Johnson. They now take the lead.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Malone with the screen. Jordan the pass to Ewing. Here's Bird. Pocket 6. Fires from deep. And the Knicks miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Holmes with a screen on Johnson. To the paint. And Holmes throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. New York trails by 3. Johnson outside. Malone passes to Johnson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Harris is checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Both good from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Wallace the pass to Harris. Wallace with the screen for Harris. Back to Wallace. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
In the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Worthy comes in for Karl Malone. And it's Johnson in for Johnson.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finisher.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Pass to Bird. Takes the 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Here he goes.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New York. Passes to Ewing. Right side, Jordan. Back to Ewing. And the rejection by Holmes.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Back to Wallace. There's a screen. And it's Wallace slamming it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. New York trailing.
And the thing about Richaun Holmes is that he's really focused on his craft as a big.
And I like GA the fact that he doesn't really go too far outside of his lane. He has great timing on his cuts. He stays on the inside and will provide some physicality. He'll shoot high percentage shots, and he really just does a great job of playing to his strengths.
Worthy kicks to Johnson. Pass to Jordan. Over English. Ewing trying to get open. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Johnson. Jordan's got the game tied up here for New York. Holmes with a screen on Johnson. Stolen by Ewing. Jordan against Harris. Now here's Jordan. He's tightly guarded. Johnson surveying the floor. And here's Bird for three. And again, New York with the triple.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot there.
Holmes with a screen on Johnson. Diving in. That's blocked by Bird. Were they with it? Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
One of the most feared versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
And he sinks the second. And New York making a change here. And he nails the third. And that does it for the first half of play. New York ahead as they end the second quarter on a 15-6 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Larry Bird displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Wallace out there with Holmes. Then there's Harris. And it's Marbury in at the point.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their fifth consecutive make in the paint.
Johnson kicks to Malone. Back to Johnson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Johnson's got 7 points.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all five positions.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Harris. And he drives in. Great defense that time from Ewing. New York leading by 6. Bird right side. Here's D from Aldridge. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Marbury. Bird covering. Marbury, good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. The pass to Jordan. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound in this one. Holmes with a screen on Johnson. Harris dishes to Aldridge. Here's Marbury, guarded by Jordan. Aldridge, the pass to Harris. 5 on the clock, and he's way off from outside. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Knicks. They lead by 4. Kicks it to Malone. Pass to Jordan. Screened by Malone. Fires top of the key. And the rejection by Holmes. Jordan's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. The kick out to Aldridge. Back to Wallace. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I said it before, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
1:57 left here in the third quarter. Back to Mullen. Olajuwon with a screen on Irving. New York, no good that time either. Schroeder against Dumars. Schroeder kicks to Smith. Irving looking for an opening for the tie. The rebound by Mullen. And here are the Knicks. A 2-point game. Here's Stockton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Now, here is Irving. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Stockton against Schroeder. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Nice. That one stings there. Hurt so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Stockton against Schroeder. Outside Mullen. Back to Stockton. Lambier with the steal. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Here's English, covered by Dumars. English dishes to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Over Mullen. Here's Lambier. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Passes it to Chambers. Back to Dumars. Pass to Stockton. Now the dish to Olajuwon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Knicks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
At the line for the away team.
He hits the second from the line. Smith with a screen on Stockton. It's Schroeder with the drive. Plays it up and banks it in.
And even though Schroeder might be on the light end of things when it comes to his weight, he remains relentless driving towards the basket.
He lobs it up. It's tipped. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. New York ahead, up 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Come on, fans.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Malone. Magic Johnson is out there with Stockton. And it's Drexler. And it's Ewing in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Drexler. And the rejection by Smith. And here is Gervin. Here's the drive. And he slams it one-handed. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game. And I think it shows you how well these 2 teams match up with one another.
Inside, Drexler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish. Nearly a 3-point opportunity. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And the Knicks making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Here's Schroeder. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And the rejection by Smith. Drexler passes to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Over Harris. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Larry Bird's checked in for Clyde Drexler.
Shooting for your home team. One shot.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Josh Smith.
And ever since he came straight out of high school into the NBA, there's always been a drive in Josh Smith. He plays like he's got something to prove. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
It's to Gervin. Aldridge is straight. Gervin with it. Picked up by Malone. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Johnson, the pass to Malone. Johnson against Schroeder. And there's the drive. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
At the line for your home team, Dennis Schroeder.
One shot.
That's good from Schroeder.
Schroeder last year accepting his role of coming off the bench and being a scorer. So whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Hi, thank you, David. Aldridge is screen. Marbury passes to Aldridge. And a dunk by Aldridge.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
There's the feed to Ewing. Over Aldridge. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Son LaMarcus Aldridge. That's good from Ewing.
Shooting for the away team.
And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Aldridge with a screen on Jordan. Marbury passes to Aldridge. And Ewing sends it back. Johnson with it. Now Smith defending. There's the pass to Bird. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Drives to the hoop.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
New York trails by 8. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Ewing over Aldridge. No good from Ewing. Out to the right wing. Schroeder against Jordan. Out to Smith. Smith with a screen on Bird. Marbury. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Aldridge is screen. Peter passes to Smith. Here's Marbury, guarded by Jordan.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. to the inside. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that DeMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Johnson outside. They need this, and it comes off the front of the rim. Gervin outside, and taken away by Johnson. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Hey everybody, this is Kirby 2. Thanks for being a fan. Have a great safe evening, everybody, and peace.
Drink whenever they mention me, leave it in a piece. Be still, I need a refill, a decent cheap drill, a master. We feel your actions don't match. Active people, back and start the rapper. Be still, the rap should just have it. Craft the deep will, your faction so whack. I'm rap least skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and passive. Crash it, be still and patch the street still can't match it. G will go into we. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know. Is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat my odyssey. Hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me. I gotta leave, whoa. Get in the swim like I caught me a green coat.
I am Gemini, 2 heads, 1 eye. I am Gemini like Pac.